Hi everybody, let's get straight into the video and look at a delightful budget set of binoculars from Celestron, the UpClose G2 7x35, and these are aimed at the beginner as they are such a low cost, well under £50, and ideal for anybody starting out that struggles with binoculars, that struggles to hold them steady, and I'll come on to that very shortly. So what you get here is BK7 prisms, which, believe me, quality of prisms now is very good. Don't let that put you off. You have multi-coated optics. They are short eye relief, so if you're wearing spectacles, these are not for you. A aluminium body, which surprised me. I was expecting to see polycarbonate or plastic, but an aluminium body. And as you can see, with the width these lenses are apart, you do get an enhanced three-dimensional effect. It really is a glorious view. And talking of the view through these, in my opinion, the biggest draw in the specifications is that wide field of view. 161 meters at 1000, or 9.2 degrees. And so let's get on to the reasons why this, including that, are a great set if you're just starting out, you struggle to hold binoculars, and you're on a limited budget. You get that wide field of view, which makes finding things very, very easy. And focusing from around about 10 meters to infinity, there's probably that much focus. So they're not quite fixed focus, but very, very little focusing needed. So wide field of view, and with them being low magnification 7 times and just 650 grams, the way that they balance nicely in the hands, they're not like front or back heavy. They are so easy to use. They're not for everybody. They're not for spectacle wearers. They're only 13mm eye relief, and so if you will need to remove your spectacles to use these. I mentioned the focus. The close focus is around about 4 meters with these. They're quoted as, I believe, showerproof, water resistant. I'd rather manufacturers say, are they waterproof or not? So these are not waterproof, and so I thought, I'd mention that. I'm not a fan of water-resistant binoculars. They're either waterproof or they're not, and so these are not waterproof. And for the price, that's not an issue. And you can see here at the front, you've got a cap here that you can remove and put on a tripod adapter. You get, in this price range, obviously a very basic strap, nice lens caps that stay nicely in position, soft rubber ones, individual, and a soft nylon case. I'm not sure if I already mentioned that, and a soft cleaning cloth, which is a bit disappointing. It's one of those horrible lint ones where pieces seem to fall off and you end up doing more harm than good. So please, if you're purchasing from us, just send an email before the purchase, or just as you send the purchase, and say, could you put in a better cleaning cloth, and I'll see what I can do. And to be honest, any dealer that wouldn't do that is a bit of a meanie, really. And so BK7 prisms, multi-coated optics, 5mm exit pupil, and so these do give a very nice bright image. I've seen a review somewhere where they said not very good low light performance, but what are they expecting for well under £50? But I've just looked at the bottom of my back garden. Admittedly, it's a bright sunny day, but I was looking into the shadows where you couldn't see any detail with the naked eye, and with these you could easily pick out lots of detail, lots of colours, and so if the wildlife is foraging around, you'll be able to observe them without disturbing them. That wide field of view, you would expect a set of binoculars in this price range to fall off drastically towards the edges. There's got to be in one hand and out the other, as the saying goes. But not so with these. Yes, there is some fall off on the edge, but I've seen as much fall off in quality on binoculars costing 2, 3, 4 times this price, believe me. And so yeah, it's acceptable. Yeah, there is some fall off, but it's acceptable. And also acceptable is the low level of pincushion distortion. There is some there on the edges, just like the fall off in quality, but again, less than you would expect. And as I say, good thing come in threes. Another thing that's slightly better than expected is the level of chromatic aberration, the purple and red colour fringing that you see around high contrast subjects. And yes, it is there, especially with the high contrast subjects, but again, less than you would expect for a binocular in this price range. If these were maybe £150 or £200, you might be a little bit disappointed. But in this price range, you can't really go wrong. It's I'm just trying to think of any issues with it, really. Probably just the short eye relief, but you do get that a lot with budget binoculars, so you will need to take your spectacles off. Quoted, I think I mentioned the quoted close focus is about 4 meters, but I tested it and it was around about 5, but I would imagine that will vary. But yeah, for the price, these do feel really, really solid. You know, they don't feel cheap and tacky at all. And so if you're just starting out, you want a nice wide field of view, you don't have to focus much, very easy to handle, then they're an excellent set to go for. So as always, the link to purchase, it will be in the description below, and by buying from us you are helping obviously support our channel. And also, if it's the first time watching our channel or you're a regular viewer, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you next time.